Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for our first race of our second season for the Austrian GP for Can-Am. I guess actually for Can-Am Racing, this would be our first season. We have quite the lineup of Iceman, Blazed, Bucks, Big Bambino, M. Galloway, J. Dunk, also known as Jonathan Dunk, Red Devil, Batterby, Habs for Life, Graham, FIFA, Beefy, which I will refer to him as Beefy, R. Dunk, or Dunk Jr., T. Pound, also known as Trevor, Warriors, Black Stig, Chatty Duck, Praise the Rum, JK, and Chris Carter. Typically, I should be having Infinite Gamer joining me to commentate. Sadly, he was not able to join us this evening due to work. So let's see. I'll try the best I can. Looks like right now we got Big Bambino first on track. This track is about 3.2 miles long. It's also partially a street track. I believe Iceman noted in Tier 1 stream the thousands of hours that is ridiculous, and I could not even quote to get this track set up. It's not just a dedicated race track, it's also a street track as well. It is also one of the fastest tracks on the grid, or I'm sorry, on the calendar, and quite difficult to drive as we see Big Bambino going through 11 and 12. That seems to be the most difficult turns for any driver. Doesn't matter your skill level. You will either spin out, invalid up. Looks like he may have invalidated his outlap on that. This evening we're looking at 29 laps, which is a 50% race. We've got 16 corners, 6 to the left and 10 to the right. 11 and 12, which is also known for being absolutely difficult when you're trying to carry high speed through. You kind of want to come into it in about 6th, 7th gear, maybe getting out of it at 7th gear, and you get that DRS zone that opens you up right there at the end. Let's check this out. Who did we just have go off track? Big Bambino is trying to make us through. Following a little bit of Galloway here. Miles, one of our recruits from 2019 that's proven himself well. I'm typically used to driving with some of these guys that are in Tier 1. I'm in Tier 2 just so I can have the enjoyment of watching these guys drive and not the displeasure of trying to chase them down. Let's see what we got going on here right now. We got Iceman on his outlap. Blazed. Looks like he got himself some dirt. It could be unfortunate. It says it was his outlap as well. What's Beefy doing down here? Red Bull. Gotta love it. I wonder if he's driving as Verstappen or Albon. Let's see. I cannot see the number on his car, so I can't tell you. Sorry. Dunk Jr. down here in the Alpha. Between watching M. Galloway and Dunk here in the last few months, those have got to be some of the most improved drivers. They didn't pick this game up until even on 2019, until just a couple of months back. And heck, I've been playing with this league. I think I was the second person to join it, maybe the third. And they were quite later than that. They've proven themselves as quite good young drivers. We got Trevor still in the pits. Warriors is out, another person to contend with. So it looks like Warriors is driving under Verstappen. So that means FIFA is Albon. Gotta be my favorite driver for Red Bull right now. Such an underrated driver. Doesn't exactly get the car he deserves, but he does what he can with what he's got. Today's race was quite the definition of that. Let's see, we got our leader of our league down here, Jacob. Can't tell if he's on his out lap or a hot lap. Looks like he was held up maybe a little bit by Red Bull. Me and Jacob ran, or JK ran Red Bull last year. We were both teammates. Pretty good driver, pretty fast. He has a tendency to be consistent on tracks that he really loves. I really enjoy having him as a teammate. Moved himself up into 9th place at that time. We got Chatty Duck at a 120. We had a 121 in Tier 2 just earlier. I believe that was the fastest. And we do not separate tiers up by how you can drive, but what time you can drive. It looks like Chatty might be on his cool down lap. Batterby right on his tail. Oh, we got Batterby and Bucks. Man, these guys are fast. This is insane. I'm used to looking at the back of both Batterby and Bucks. We just saw Iceman come in. Old Schooner. We had Schooner and, Iceman and Trevor Pound commentating Tier 2. Both are very, very good drivers. Very hard to contend with. I'm about a midfield driver myself, and there are times we get into our battles, and I enjoy being wheel to wheel with them. I do not expect to see T-Pound and Jonathan where they're at right now. They are in the dropout zone. Let's see, they have all three of them, both of them are on their out laps. Dunk appears to be on his hot lap. Follow with him for a little bit. You kind of want to be coming out of this in 5th. Beautiful. These turns right there is really difficult to kind of keep your traction. You kind of want to short shift here and there, and your tail end will come out on you very quick. I believe Mr. Dunk here is running on a pad, which is, you know, I kind of thought having a wheel would be a benefit. You kind of feel the track, you can kind of feel when the car is coming out from underneath you. But Dunk is one of those that makes the pad, he excels better on the pad. I don't know what it is about his driving abilities. I don't know about his intuition, I guess I should say. But he is very fast, very clean driver. Let's go down here and see what Mr. T-Pound is doing. Right. A little bit lower gears than I'd expect to be in. We're just about to hit 8. Let's see what he does. I like to drop it in. Yep, I like to be in 8th right here. Drop it maybe down to 7th. Come out of it in 7th. Hit that button. That'll work. Looked like he came out of that turn in the 6th and then slammed it in the 7th pretty quickly. You can lose your rear end on that turn very easily. Let's see, so our bottom 4 that can possibly get cut this evening do not have a time setting. We got Stig. What happened to Black Stig? I didn't see that he retired from the session. Following here with Warriors. A very fast driver. Kind of surprised to see him down here in 18. He's not one guy that you want to cross, I guess you could say. He's pretty fast. He will come from the back to the front very easily. I've done that with him in multiplayer lobbies quite often. Got Chatty Duck in the pits. I think I'm gonna save my tires myself at this point if I'm sitting up in first. Iceman is also in the pit. Let's see if Jonathan can make up that little bit of time to beat Beefy, which is a pretty good possibility. It's not often that Jonathan beats Beefy, but I wouldn't put it past him to be able to have that ability to do so. Oh, and he's going in the pits. We got Big Bambino on his outlap. He's about in 6th right there. Should be in, yep, gets in 7th. Hammers it down into 4th. Very well done. Kind of a point where you want to short shift just so you're not spinning at your rear end. Kind of keep the traction on the front. So you hit 8th by the time he gets up here to our long left. 11 and 12. How does he pull this off? No corner cutting, and he keeps it stable after hitting the curb. That was well done by Big Bambino. Everybody else in the pits. Graham. See about getting some cab ride with Graham here on his lap. Quite possibly on his hot lap. Cuts that turn just right. Catches that DRS zone, gets a little bit more momentum. Sitting here watching what could possibly happen to take out the bottom 5. We've got 2 of those bottom 5 drivers doing an outlap. No, hang on, we got JK coming out. This is his hot lap. See, can he improve and break the bubble? Is he fixing to stick Miles Galloway down? Just gotta stay nice and fluid. Drop it on that. Oh, we locked up that ABS a little bit. Locked up our brake, sorry. Cuts it in just right. Still keeps it stable. 6, 7. Gonna hit 8th right about now. No. We're just gonna drop it down to 6. Make it through it. Push. We stay in 6 that whole time. Maybe that's where I kind of messed up at. Now we are in 8th. Slamming it on down into 4th. Good gear. Come on. Gear up 6. 6. Alright, 6. Now we gotta jam it down to 2. And does JK break the bubble? Yes, he does. He puts himself up in 10th place. Moving Galloway down to the... Oh, Galloway might get cut. He is in the pit right now. Habs, let's see what Habs is doing. Is he going to break that bubble? Is he going to get himself back up into the qualifying 15? Right along. 7. Are you going to hit 8? No, so we are going to do what Jacob does. We're going to ride that to 7. Go through it in 6. There you go. Okay, maybe I've been doing it wrong. Slam around down to 4th. Oh no, we went down to 3rd. I wonder if he may have taken that just a little too fast, a little too hard. Habs for Life is a new recruit of ours. I'm not very familiar with his driving style. I'm not very familiar with how he actually drives around people. And I'm always rooting for the underdog, so I'd like to see him break that bubble and bust out and push Galloway down. Can that happen? Let's see, fastest lap to the leader. Oh, no, I think he's done at this point. A little bit too wide on some turns, sadly enough. doesn't appear to have no more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars on the track. So it's pretty quiet with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Red Devil moves up. Doesn't break the bubble. A lot of these drivers that you see in the pits from 9th all the way to the 1st, including, well, maybe Jacob. Jacob's not giving it up. Nope, he's going into the pit. A lot of these guys are trying to save their tires for the rest of old quali. Graham on his outlap. Slam it down to 7th. Nope. Keeps it in 6th. Gets it down to 6th. Still holds it tight. I really like trying to take that turn in 7th. It's a little hard, but I get more grip. I may not be the fastest, but I feel like I get more speed coming out of it. That's a hard thing to get and understand with F1 racing, is you want to be slow into turns and fast coming out of them. So there's quite the formula to deal with while you're dealing with it, trying to juggle fast and slow. It's apparent Graham is not slowing down. He's not going to do a cool lap. He got himself out of the disqualification. Gonna make himself on the Q2. Let's see. Check out Red Devil down here. See, can he possibly work his way into Q2? Racing in Tier 2 earlier, I found out that VSCs and safety cars meant something. Somehow I managed to stay in point, even though I got spun, and screwed up my tires. I had 4 laps to go, I believe it was, and I lost my tires on one turn. They went from 70 to 100%. Tire management is definitely something you have to worry about when you're trying to go for the long haul. It's not easy. It's more of a gamble, kind of like what we witnessed in Silverstone today between Bottas and Hamilton. They decided they were going to push and keep going, even though they had tire wear, and well, Verstappen got lucky, pulled second. Red Devil was trying to get himself into to beat the bubble. Chris Carter on his outlap. Let's see, can he possibly make it to Q2? Fourth, fifth. There you go, buddy. This facility is able to hold 300,000 people once it's built and done. Typically, though, 100,000 folks show up to watch the race, which is also the most attended race in the entire F1 calendar. 100,000 people show up to watch it. Now, I don't know if they're counting from them buildings off there on the left, but that is quite impressive. average time on a pit stop is maybe 21, 23 seconds. I think I did a pit stop while I was racing in Tier 2 and maybe 15, 18 seconds with a 2.3, I believe it was, actual pit stop. The turns, the curves, the heat that this track can produce can make a very interesting race. You definitely need to watch your tire pressures. You definitely need to watch your tire temperature. I can't think of how many different setups I went through here in the last few days just to be ready for this and to have some kind of idea as to what my tires were going to do. Sadly, my strategy didn't work, but, you know, it is what it is. I believe I had a 16 driver lobby. I think 13 finished. Well, 12 finished because I know I fell out. It wore on the tires there at the end so bad people started spinning and hitting walls. Looks like we got Chatty Duck, Iceman, who fell out. We lost Red Devil, Habs, Chris Carter, and Black Stig. So we've got Galloway, Blazed, Praise the Rum, Jacob, and I missed the name that was next up. These guys need to pull out some better times for this Q2. Everyone's still in the pits. Trying to wait out the next guy. He's going to be the first to lay rubber down on the track. Looks like it could be a Ferrari. It is Mr. Big Bambino. No, Alfa Romeo. Sorry, not a Ferrari. We do have a Ferrari following closely behind, as well as a Red Bull. Trying to warm up them tires. Typically when I'm coming out for a quali, which I'm not used to doing full quali like this, I'm usually just trying to run my lap, trying to go as fast as I can, trying to hold it down. Get that momentum going, keep it all the way through to my hot lap. Maybe one more lap after that. We started a Q2 on the way. Just kind of sit here and write a board and see what we can find out. And he gets the fastest lap. Well done, sir. On mediums, nonetheless. Most of my tier ran softs. He will have to run these mediums here, so let's see if he takes it easy. He's slowing down. Kind of taking a break. Can't say I blame him. Don't want to burn these tires up too bad. Oh, Praise the Rum ended up with the fastest lap in front of him. Oh man, 4/100th of a second. Not 10th, 100th. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw you won there now. Oh no, that's Chatty Duck with a 122. Quite different times than what we saw in Q1. 2-second difference, I believe. I believe Chatty Duck was actually recruited from a random lobby. Not one that joined our webpage and joined up that way, but one that several of our stewards had ran against and asked him if he wanted to join our league. That's some respect right there, giving him on his hot lap, pulling aside. One thing we push as stewards, as a league, is we want this to be clean. We want it to be fun. We want everybody to have the opportunity to do their best. Again, the tiers are not broken up that way. Blazed needs to find some time somewhere. He is quite a bit behind, running a 140, almost a 141. I believe some of these guys are trying to let their tires sit. Don't want to wear them too hard. We still have another 5 people that are about to maybe not qualify. Galloway still keeps himself in it. Yet again, he was in the bubble there at Q3. Moves himself up to Q10 or P10 in Q2. And we got Bucks. Kind of surprised to see these guys this far back. So I'm kind of wondering. They're all seem to be. Let me double check. I think they're all running. Yep, they're all running mediums. I guess they have a different kind of strategy. They're pushing for being on the track longer. Not faster, but longer. We're still at that level though, it's fine. We're going to start out on these tires for the race. Galloway needs to put some work in order to make it through Q2. Still don't see times. I'm wondering if they're invalidating. That's a good question. I feel like most of these drivers have been on the track long enough. They should have put some kind of time in. Let's check out our fearless leader. Invalidated. Graham's in the pits. Batterby. Is he going to put something down on these mediums? Oh, long. Take a ride. Let's see how he does. Laid off the throttle just a little too early. Slam it on down to second. Yep. Fourth. Did he just run out of fuel? Oh man, that is disappointing. I've been there. I've done that. There's a good possibility. Oh, and he turns off to the side. You got Jonathan Dunk with the fastest lap right now. 3:10. A little less than. Looks like Dunk here is on a cool down lap. Iceman trying to save his tires. Big Bambino. It may have been a warning right there. Not an invalidation. Looks like we're about split on who's running. Yes, it was an invalidation. We might be split on who's running medium and who's running soft. Quite the different strategy than what we saw in Tier 2. Most of the folks there ran softs. I think with the exception of Morphus. JK holding it down in second. We got Big Bambino in first, JK in second, Dunk in third, Iceman in fourth. There's not much of a difference in between them. This could actually be quite the race. But do not hold the other CRL out of it. We're on our outlap with Trevor Pound right now. He can definitely put himself up there in the top. Got no laps on this. It's probably his... No, it says his out lap, not his hot lap. 6, 7. We're not going to hit 8th gear. I like that. Slow in, fast out. Timer down. 6, 7. We're going to hit 8. Yes, we will. Down to 6. Coming through here, trying to keep it stable in 6. We will hit this next turn in 8th gear. Getting it down to 4th. No, I'm sorry, 3rd. And then shifting back up to 4th. Riding this through in 6th. We gotta slim it down right here, down in the 2nd. Right about here, you want to be in 5th. Now we're riding 4th, now we're in 5th. Well done, sir. Hammering through these gears, you gain more traction when you're kind of short shifting. You don't have to worry about wheel spin so much. Let's watch Trevor here, and looks like he's on his hot lap on his softs. 2nd, good. 3, 4, 5, yep. Coming out of it, put it in 7th. Good to go. Ride it through. Slow in, fast out. Put it just right. This is where we start actually separating the boys from the men. It's right up here in this chicane of 11 and 12. And he attacks it just like I would. In 7th gear. Well done, Trevor Pound. Let's see if you move up with this time. I sure as heck hope you do. You ought to make it up in the top 10 from here. You can definitely make time up if you are riding these gears higher than they expect you to. Or higher than they suggest you to. Still keeps it off the grass. 5th, 6th. Move him up. Yes, it does. Up, and he's in the top 10. I think if I were Trevor, I'd be quite excited. I might want to go in and set it up for pit. go back down here to those that are in the possible cutout with Batterby on an outlap. Got a little bit of traffic in front of him. Maybe catch some slipstream. Sends it down to third. Beautiful. Great corner exit. And Trevor gives it over. Well done, sir. That's that gentleman's racing we pride ourselves in. We just got done watching Trevor put in a good lap. Went on ahead and said, you know what, I'm going to let him pass. I don't want to screw up his lap. I want to make it a good race. See if Batterby can take himself out of the bottom. What's that? 4 or 5. Finish line. He cannot. At that level. Can he pull off some green sectors? Maybe a couple, maybe a purple. Start the race here in the top 10. Oh, just had a retirement. I missed the name. It's crazy to think that no Australian has ever won this track, or won this race. The closest that anybody has ever gotten was Mark Webber, made it 4th in 2012. Daniel Ricciardo got up to 2nd in 2014, was disqualified, and then Ricciardo also in 4th at 2016 and 2018 on this track. Nice little tidbit for you. No Australian has ever won this track. Schumacher has been the most successful in 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2004. Oh, I missed this part. I guess it was on my track notes that I just completely skipped over. It takes 290,000 man-hours to assemble this circuit every year. 290,000 man-hours combined. Like I said previously, this is also a street track in some parts. So it's not like this is something that sticks around all year. Much like Coda, Silverstone, just to name a couple of them. You can reach speeds up to 200 miles an hour. And quite frankly, I drive my car at maybe 100 and I'm getting kind of scared. But average speed usually runs around about 140, maybe 135 at the lowest. Batterby ran out of gas, sadly. JK is sitting in the pits, trying to save some tire. Well, it looks like the only person we have out right now is Batterby, which is finished with his qualifying time. So some of these turns actually have names after drivers. And if I remember correctly, they are Australian drivers. So turn 1 is named after Jones. Turn 2, Brabham. Turn 5, Whiteford. Turn 7, Marina. Turn 8, Lauda. Turn 9, Clark. And then let's go ahead and move on to some names that are known even better. Ascari, Stewart, and Senna. I know I screwed up that last name. Senna. I'm American. I don't get the accent, I guess. I don't know. I know I messed it up. I want to say it's Senna. So we got Chatty Duck in first with a 120, followed up by Big Bambino, Batterby, JK, Jonathan Dunk, Iceman in 6th, Beefy in 7th, Bucks in 8th, Trevor Pound in 9th, and I missed 10th. I apologize for my flubbers and my miscues here. I'm not exactly used to commentating, and I'm not used to commentating by myself. Trying to keep y'all's attention and trying to make it enjoyable for you as it is for me to watch. Let's see who's going to be the first one out. What is going to make our top 10 grid? We got a Ferrari coming out. That would better be first out. We got a Renault quick after. Is that Trevor or Chatty? No, it's not Trevor, that's Iceman. This could be quite the interesting race, depending on how this qualifying ends. Oh, we got our tires over there in the grass. Looking like we got nice, clean entrances and exits from here. See what this outlap's going to bring us. Warm up our tires. There's Big Bambino. Beefy, kind of taking it slow. We got two Red Bulls backing each other up. The one thing I really like about playing this game is that you never know what team is going to be up in the top. When you're watching F1 live, you already know it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2 for the most part, unless there's some flubbers. But here we are, watching Iceman in a Renault with provisional pole. Now, granted, we set up all these cars to be equal. That should make it more down to driver skill at that point. Enjoy a good battle here and there. Batterby with a 121.69. Oh, Iceman did not let him have much longer. 121.37. And FIFA with a 121.08. This top 10 list here could shake up quite well. Watch the back half here. So we got Trevor going in the pits. We got Warriors. Oh, Warriors somehow managed a 129. Man, I'm glad I didn't have to race against them earlier. Provisional pole. Bucks just pulls it out with a 120.82. Wow, these are some fast guys. Again, I think 121 was our fastest lap in Tier 2. Quite quite impressive with these guys. Hit. Alright, we got Mr. Jonathan Dunk. See if he can move himself up from 8. Where will he be at the starting grid? Kind of a dirty exit. See if he can make up for it. Who do we have here? Bucks is giving way, allowing him to get by. Again, gentleman's racing. I love it with these guys. We all want each other to be able to compete at our highest levels. So let's not impede anybody. And I love that thought process. Alright, Mr. Jonathan. Are you going to move up? And he does, up into 5th place. Well done, sir. With a 121.6. Still 3/10. Little. If he could make up, yeah. If he could make up 3/10, he'd be fine. He could be actually on podium. Sorry for the race. What's Mr. Big Bambino gonna do? We are on our outlet. Mr. Trevor Pound. Clean exit. Pulling off that speed. Got the slam at 8. Nope, he does not. Take it through 6 all the way through. It's very interesting to see how each one of these drivers have their different gears they like to take these turns in. Some of this stuff I really wish I'd witnessed before today's race, but it's very interesting to see the different driving styles. And sadly it looks like Trevor has a invalidated lap. But it's his out lap, don't matter. Hit it down for our hot lap right here. Can he possibly move up into the top 5? After driving with him for last season, I'm pretty sure he can. Quite the field to defeat. Get it down in 2nd, just in the right spot. Is he going to hit 5th by the time he makes it out of this corner? Yes. Yes, he did just then. Well done, sir. Another slow corner. You may want to drop it down to 4th or 5th. Keep her wide open. Although this track isn't but 3.29 miles long, it sure as heck feels like forever when you're sitting here trying to put down your best lap. I have not witnessed this car actually get crazy on him. He's been holding it pretty solid. Hit it 5th, yes sir. 7th. You make 8th by the time you hit the finish. Yes, you do. And do we move up? Sadly, no, we don't. Still 2/10 off of 7th place. Who all do we have left out on track? Mr. Schooner, Mr. Iceman. Trying to improve on that 120.7. Can't say I blame him. Let's see how old his tires are. 1 lap old. So everybody else is on fresh tires as well. Man, in the top 5, it's about a half a second difference. One mistake, one skid. If the race stays this way, all you gotta do is slide and pull off some Tokyo drift for one turn, and it could change your entire positioning in this race. Very close. Very close. Well, there we are. We're done with Q3. So it looks like our grid will be Iceman in first, Bucks in second, Orions in third, Beefy in fourth, JK in fifth, Mr. Dunk in sixth, Batterby in seventh, Mr. Big Bambino in ninth, and Chatty Duck in 10th. There are some numbers down there or names down there at the bottom of the list that I would not expect to be that far down. We got a top 10 grid, y'all. Really looking forward to the race today for Tier 1, especially with seeing who's in the top 10. We did not intend on a tier to be stacked, but Tier 1 is. Strangely enough, Tier 2, most of the drivers, with their skills, with their times. Tier 1, just the same, but quite a bit faster. Again, I'd like to thank you for joining Can-Am Racing League this evening and watching this. I hope it's enjoyable for you. I'm kind of green to this. I apologize if it kind of isn't up to par. At this point, I am anxious to see what the race is going to bring for us. I think that is where excitement will come from. If my memory serves me right, Tier 2 had 2 or 3 virtual safety cars. Fairly certain there was 2 safety cars. Kind of looked like Silverstone today. Can he get that last little bit? Can Bucks get pole? Nope. With Q3 being over, we have, I'll give you the driver's lineup as soon as we get out of this. Chatty Duck in first, Bucks in second, Orions in third, Iceman in fourth, Beefy in fifth, JK in sixth, Big Bambino in seventh, Dunk in eighth, and Batterby in ninth, and Trevor in 10th. Oh, that hurts to see. Trevor is much faster. Maybe he's having the same kind of luck that I had last race. Just not in the cards for tonight. Stayed in points the whole race. But definitely didn't finish in them. Right here we should be getting ready for a formation lap. As fast as this track is, man, the straights just kind of make it boring for me. I love it, but I hate it. Kind of an equal feeling, I guess. Setting up for the formation lap right now. Trying to warm up your tires. I like to keep mine around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. 210. Looks like our grid will be Chatty Duck in first, Bucks in second, Orange in third, Iceman in fourth, Beefy in fifth, Jacob in sixth, Big Bambino in seventh, Mr. Jonathan Dunk in eighth, and then Batterby in ninth, and Trevor in 10th. Junior Dunk, aka R Dunk, is in 11th. Graham with 12th. Blaze in 13th. Mr. Miles Galloway in 14th. Crazy Rum in 15th. Red Devil in 16th. Habs in 17th. Chris Carter 18th. And Black Stig in 19th. This is quite the difference that we see right here with the black arrows in their time. Having one in the back and one in the top 10. I suppose we have a different, we have a strategy posted for Chatty. Let's see if he sticks with it. As we get set up for the formation lap, I would like to thank you guys again for watching. I hope this is enjoyable for you as it is for me. I could only feel the tension with these drivers sitting in the grid. Oh. We're going to go to hards or we're going to go to mediums with Mr. Chatty Duck as we sit here and wait for the lights to go out. Tier 1 starts their first race of the season. Lights are out. Unfortunately, Black Stig already gets a drive-through penalty. Let's see how he can possibly make up for that extra time that he's going to have to sit in the pits. Getting pretty close right here between Bucks and Orions. Orions just trying to make his time. Trying to be as clean as he possibly can. Iceman just trying to keep his line. My best guess would be that they are both running the overtake button right now. And they are not. Let's see what is going on with Ice. Ice is not running overtake either. It is nice to see just how much they've already been spaced out. No incidents in turn one. Didn't get the bottleneck problem. We got Bucks trying to catch up on Chatty here with a 1.4 second difference. Iceman trying to keep off the Red Bull off his tail. Orions will definitely give him a run for his money. All these drivers are kind of keeping it tight, keeping it close to the belt right now, just to start out this race. Everybody is still pretty daggum close within a second until you hit. Oh no, what happened back here? We got a 34-second difference down in 16th. Praise the rum. Must have had an issue. 3-second time penalty against Mr. Miles Galloway. Oh, it looks like Mr. Miles Galloway may have retired. Teddy Duck has a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane. Do we have a safety car? I did not see if we did or did not. FIFA opts to not go in the pits. Yes, we do have a safety car. Mr. Miles Galloway, I guess, had to have wrecked out. Everybody else takes this advantage for a free pit stop. This is where you end up throwing your tire strategy out the window. I know I came into this race with a one-stop thought process, but once you get a safety car on the first lap, it's kind of hard to keep up with that strategy. Looks like most of the bottom half of the field pitted for hards. Are we not anticipating a second safety car? Interesting. We got Beefy, JK, Trevor, Black Stig, Habs, Red Devil, Chris Carter, Chatty Duck, all decided to keep on their softs. Well, other than Beefy. Beefy's on mediums. He might be good for this race. He's going to stick pretty tight to his tire strategy from the looks of it. Let's see, is the grid starting to get led up? Or caught up, rather. Ooh. Teddy Duck trying to make sure his wing stays clean. Looks like most of the yeah, looks like most of the line's caught up. Oh no! What just happened with Black Stig? I think I just saw a penalty. These cars nice and bunched up. Will this hard tire strategy work? Safety car is in this lap. So once this lap is done, we resume back to racing speed. We got a Black Merc versus a Red Bull for first and second. Oh, poor Red Bull's got two Mercs behind him. Should be getting up to racing speed about any second now. This is where it gets tough because you have to stay behind the safety car. You don't know what speed you're running. And we are back at racing speed. Oh no! JK spins out coming out of the last turn. Black Stig trying to hold it down right now for the Black Arrows. FIFA appears to be gone with a 1.7 second difference. Oh, and gaining 1.8, 1.9. What is going on down here in the back with these medium or hard tire guys? We are still watching battles. The safety cars seem to have made this a little bit more interesting, which I wish I had somebody helping me commentate this. I feel like we got plenty of battles, plenty of passes going on right now. Oh my goodness, Warriors just takes it from Iceman. He's definitely going to be trying to gain that time back. Oh, we hit a racing point. Pink Mercedes go up. Oh, who was that? Habs spun out, sadly enough, and he's still sitting on the softs. FIFA with a 125.52 for a fastest lap. Nothing but clean air in front of him. He ought to be good. He definitely has Red Devil crawling up his gearbox right there. It looks like this might actually be quite the battle. It says there's a 4-second difference, but I don't buy that. Got Chatty Duck just trying to get at him too. Just pushing Mr. Red Devil along. Graham with a 3-second penalty. Start backing down the field where we start crumping up. Mr. Duck is trying to find a spot to get right on by Red Devil. He definitely has that speed. He has been up on that gearbox this whole time. Oh, we touched some dirt. Follow along here with Bucks. Just give you a sight as to how close everybody is together. Warriors is trying to catch up to Bucks. Oh, and Bucks makes the pass, moves up into fourth. Warriors is trying to find a spot, putting the pedal to the metal, grinding it out. Mr. Chris Carter chasing down Warriors right now. And Iceman gets the pass on Mr. Chris Carter. Oh, Mr. Jonathan Dunk. Got himself some grass, got some dirt. Let's hope that doesn't mess up his tires. Dunk's got Mr. Bambino trying to figure out how to come up on him. This is nothing if not more interesting than watching grass grow, which is pretty easy to do. Even after the safety car release, this still stays to be a pretty clean, pretty close race. Mr. Iceman gets himself 3-second time penalty. And Doug gets the pass. Like the Alfa Romeos are trying to gang up on the AlphaTauris. It would be Mr. Chris Carter and Big Bambino trying to get up on Mr. Jonathan Dunk. Mr. Chris Carter just got himself a 3-second time penalty, and I could have sworn I just watched an Alpha spin. Oh my goodness, poor guy. Drops himself back one place. Can he gain from this? Looks like we might have some wing damage. I would assume it would be the left side. Can we? Oh, Mr. Trevor Pound gets the pass. Can he keep it? Nope, he does not keep it, but gains one place. if I know Trevor like I think I do, he's gonna be sitting here fighting against Batterby, wanting the next place he should have gotten to get himself into points. We are still early in this race. It is definitely not over with 19 laps left to go. Here we have Stig right at the gearbox of Mr. Trevor Pound, trying to figure something out, and he wants to get past him. Lock up that tire a little bit, maybe too much. And wheel backs off, kind of gives him a space. He knows he's got a better opportunity possibly coming up. Smash that overtake button and get her done. Right here, the midfield, fighting for points, is very tight, very close. We're still within DRS zones. Oh, no, maybe not. From Trevor Pound, did we get the DRS? Yes, we did. Trying to gain whatever little bit of seconds. Oh no, and we got that little kiss there on the back end. I imagine it messed up the right side of his wing a little bit, sadly enough. And with that, it kind of opens up the field just a little bit more. From the looks of it, Beefy is gone. I think Beefy's done found himself a back marker. Sadly enough, it looks like it could be Habs. Let's double check that to be sure. Yes, it was. Habs has now been lapped. With a 4.7 second lead over Chatty. And Chatty is trying to fight off Bucks right now. Just trying to keep him at bay. Beefy being on the faster tire at the moment. I believe he may still have to pit, so this could actually get interesting. I'd give it another 3 laps. I'm pretty sure at this point, if Beefy has been running the mediums, his tires are about to start falling off as far as grip and degradation goes. Here we have Bucks just begging for it, wanting it. Come out of it, smash that overtake button. Nope, get it in 5th, yep. Right now it looks like Mr. Trevor Pound has a 3-second time penalty. And he's going to need to make up some time. Oh, they chases down Batterby right here. Well executed exit. Coming back around. Work on getting the speed we need. believe there's a 1.5 second difference between him and Batterby. Can he make up his time? Oh, we have several drivers, Praise the Rum and Iceman, both just got 3-second time penalties. Red Devil, 3-second time penalty. That's a tough turn to come into. You kind of want to be on the brakes, but yet you still want to go fast, and you don't want to go wide. It's one of those hairpins. It's just like a needle in your side, or a thorn in your side, rather. Trevor definitely has some distance on the Mr. Praise the Rum behind him. That might give him some space. I believe that he has 6 seconds in penalties. Let me check that to be sure. Okay, we got that. So we've got Galloway with 3 seconds. Teddy Deck with 5. Habs with 5. Graham with 3. Oh, what did we just miss? Morans with 3. Penalties seem to be like right across the board. Teddy Deck with another 3 seconds of penalties. It is just getting all over the place as far as these penalties go. Oh, we got Habs retiring. Sadly enough. I know that feeling. It's kind of hard to have that happen to you in your first race of the season. Oh no, we got another retirement. Blaze just retired from the session. This is one of those tracks from the appearance of it that you get a penalty, you get a penalty, you get a penalty. It's like an Oprah show. Red Devil just got a speeding under safety car penalty. That's interesting. Definitely will need to bring that before the stewards so we can review it and see what's going on. That's, we don't have a safety car. Or do we? There definitely has been the quite the switch up this race. We have seen folks just Change position. I am trying to find that. I believe I should find the positions. Is this safety car going to come in with 10 laps left to go? That is the big question we have to deal with right now.